Okay, welcome to threading the Cornely X model. I have removed the needle plate and needle plate cover for this video, as well as taken the machine out from the table, just so it's easy to film. What you'll notice once you've removed the needle plate, you have a large pipe near about the center, which I'm pointing into now. At the side, towards the outer edge, you'll find another hole. This is where we've got to first get the wire through. This is where the thread that creates the chain stitch will come through from. So that's your normal thread, not your cording or your beads or whichever things you're threading up through the machine. Right, over the other side down here, you'll find the bobbin holder, your normal thread bobbin holder with the clip. You can adjust the tension here. You'll need to come outward over the bar and under through the slit where the spring is housed. Then your threading wire is there that you've started to thread through. Bring this down using the eye of the threading wire, thread it up in a very similar fashion, pulling it up, making sure nothing's wrapping over, and pull it up through to the foot. Now we'll leave that there for the moment, then we'll thread the cording. So earlier, as mentioned, we've got the larger pipe in towards the middle. Put your threading wire down through there, eye first, put the eye shape in. It can be a little tricky, have some patience. Take it all the way down. These are extra long wires. You'll see the eye come through right down at the bottom. Similar system, you've got your bobbin with the tension clip, which can be controlled via the lever. To thread on the bobbin, you put it first into the little U shape and then click it in. Now spin that around to make it a little easier to see. So you can see the wire, the eye. We've got to get our cording or our beads, whichever materials we are going to use, in through the eye, and again pull it up through the foot. As I said, I've got this out of the table just so it's easy to film. You won't need to take it out from the table each and every time you need to thread it. So essentially I've got a double cording here. I've got my double cording coming through the pipe that's in the center, and round about the selvage of the circle I've got my normal sewing thread. Now I'll put these through the needle plate first. Actually, I've got to bring them under the foot before I start that. I'm bringing everything under the foot. Okay, so your normal stitching thread will go through the big side panel here. And the cording will go through the center. It's actually easier if I leave it in here to bring it up through there. Right, so you can see that. Now there's a notch cut out in the plate which fits perfectly so that your timing is correct into the notch. I hope you can see this in the video. There's a notch there and it fits in very snug. Now through this plate, the cover plate, bring everything up through there. So that's your normal stitching thread, your cording, your beads, whichever you got. Bring everything up and through the plate. The long cut goes to the front. Slip that in first. Slip it under the holder, keeping the back one as far back as you can. It'll sit in nice and snug. Tighten up that one,